Hi guys, my name's Relja. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be reading Little People, Big Dreams. Zaha Hadid. Written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vegara. Illustrated by Asan Amar. Little Zaha was a Muslim girl who lived with her family in Baghdad, a city where past and present mixed in the most amazing ways. From an early age, Zaha dreamt about the future. Zaha had her own taste and liked doing things her way. When she was 7, she started designing clothes, and soon she was working on bedroom furniture. Zaha attended a prestigious Catholic school where children of all religions were welcome. Her favorite classes were math and art. One summer, Zaha and her family traveled to Rome. There, she discovered that the walls and ceilings of museums were works of art too, just like the statues and paintings they held. When she was old enough, Zaha went to boarding school in Switzerland, where everyone learned to ski. But she preferred to stay in her room, drawing floating spaces that no one had seen before. In college, she studied math and then moved to London to get a master's in architecture, where everyone found her quite unusual. Zaha's ideas were new, and she amazed her teachers with buildings designs that were not squares or rectangles, but curved shapes. When she graduated, Zaha remained at the school as a teacher. She challenged her students to be curious about forms and materials, just like the great architect Oscar Niemeyer. She had to wait 10 long years until the first of her buildings was completed. It was a fire station made of heavy concrete that looked as light as a paper bird. Zaha experimented with form, designing buildings that looked like giant waves, cresting on a shore made of concrete. She convinced the best engineers to challenge machinery and build what was thought to be unbuildable. From Beirut to Beijing, Zaha's curvy buildings changed the skylines of cities forever, creating her own map of what the future might look like. And she was never afraid of using computer programs and technologies that no one had dared to use before. She changed the way that people thought about women, especially in Arab women, in an industry run by men. Zaha brought a sense of femininity to architecture world. Her colleagues called her the Queen of Curve. Zaha made it to the cover of magazines as the rock star of architecture. She was the first woman and the first Muslim to be awarded the Pritzker Prize, architecture's highest honor. And little Zaha, the Queen of Curve, became one of the most successful architects of her time, a true pioneer who dreamt of a future and dared to build the impossible. Zaha Hadid, born 1950, died 2016. Zaha Hadid was born into an artistic, liberal Iraqi family. Her father, Muhammad al-Hajj Hussein Hadid, was an industrialist who co-founded the National Democratic Party, and her mother worked as a visual artist. From an early age, Zaha drew everything around her and was intrigued when her aunt first showed her an architect's drawing when she was just 6. Zaha's international schooling meant that she was always thinking about the shape of global cities, from Beirut to Zurich, and finally London. During her postgraduate studies, she collaborated with greats such as Rem Koolhaas, who spotted that she was a planet in her own orbit, and soon made her a partner at his practice in Amsterdam. In 1980, she opened her own practice, Zaha Hadid Architects, in London. There, she gained international recognition with work that challenged how buildings were made. She wanted them to look like they were moving and alive. In 1993, this vision was realized when the Vitra fire station opened. Over the next 20 years, her signature curve came to life around the world as she used the power of computers to build the impossible, creating structures such as the London Aquatic Center, the Guangzhou Opera House, and the Haydar Aliyev Center in Baku, Azerbaijan. Zaha's personality was just as dramatic as her designs. She brought her outsider status to a profession dominated by European men, and showed her architecture peers that the world is not a rectangle. Winner of multiple prizes, including the Pritzker Prize, Zaha is remembered today as a passionate feminist and trailblazer for women in architecture. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. You're awesome. Bye.